What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultra Z News Toy Fair Coverage Plus Part 3. That's right, my friends. We're continuing this train of Toy Fair news. There was so much news that came out and around Toy Fair. Like, this is what happens. Everybody drops a lot of toy news, whether it's at Toy Fair itself or online. Just a lot comes out. So we've been covering it. We've done 2 of these thus far, and 3 is not going to do it. So we're going to go 4 at least here, although I might cut it at some point and move it to, the following week. Just because it's just a little bit too much. We're at 3, and we're definitely going to do 4, and then after that, I think maybe we'll save some news for next week. But for now, without any further ado, let's get to this. So let's kick things off with a brand I haven't talked about in quite a bit, and that is Power Rangers. That's right, my zillions. Hasbro has passed off Power Rangers to Playmates, licensed it out. And they're kicking things off with, a line called Power Rangers Reignition. It sounds good, reignite the passion for Power Rangers, and they're giving us very classic looking toys to start out. I dig that. It feels very 90s, and I think they're just trying to get that kind of nostalgia vibe going, and for me it's succeeding. This combining Megazord definitely has a old school feel to it, and then you got figures that also have a lot of gimmicks to them. But I'm digging the Megazord first and foremost. You guys know I love Megazords, and it does have that classic 90s feel. And then you got gimmick figures like Rita Repulsa. We got the villains covered with her magic waving and the wings waving for Goldar, and heads spinning for the Putty Patrol, and that is very, very cool. And then you got the Rangers themselves as well, and they're kind of like the automorphin type Rangers, another classic trope. I'm really digging the villains, I am. That might almost be definitely something that I'm gonna get, because I can't imagine them. I'm gonna liken them to the $10 figures from GXK and stuff that Playmates has been doing, or the Turtles figures. So they got that classic kid toy feel, but they look good, and they come in what looks like pretty handsome packages. So yeah, this is reigniting my love for Power Rangers, so kudos to Playmates. If you're into high-end statues, Prime One Studios has announced some Pacific Rim busts with Gypsy Danger and Crimson Typhoon, and then, oh my gosh, a massive GXK diorama, which is probably gonna be insanely priced. But again, these have their fans and their collectors. People like the high-end statues, so definitely wanted to show it because it's just absolutely insanely gorgeous so far from what we have seen here. Though, you can tell that these pics are a little, touched up and glossed over, but at the same time, I'm sure, a diorama statue of this magnitude is definitely gonna be amazing in person. So yeah, it is awesome. Not something I'm getting, but I know a lot of folks have been oohing and on from this for the last day. In some X Plus news, the Godzilla The Art exhibit revealed a 30cm favorite sculptors line Shin Godzilla Heat Ray Radiation variant for the event. It's pretty cool though. But if you want a kind of Heat Ray-ish Shin Godzilla, or at least one with his mouth open, how about the Gigantic series D for Real? You could get that at X Plus North America, and you can also get this awesome Destroyer and these dark colors. This looks really, 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 really nice. So yeah, this one is available at X Plus North America, as is the gigantic series. Sesame has posted up that the last dinosaur 30cm soft vinyl figure will be available for pre-order very soon, so do stay tuned for that. Man, NECA had a lot going on, didn't they? Turtles Mirage Comics Chote is going up for sale at Walmart Con pretty soon. That looks really, really cool. And then we have Ace Duck in the stump wrestling style. Which looks really ridiculous. I've actually kind of wanted some of these wrestling ones, but I haven't gotten them. And then how about Super Turtle? So if you're into superhero turtles, NECA's got you covered. NECA also has you covered with their Sesame Street line, revealing Oscar the Grouch and Big Bird, as well as this dude who his name always escapes me. But they're not the only ones getting into Sesame Street. Blokies has announced kits based on a Sesame Street. So if you like the Blokies style, these might be for you. They look pretty cool. I like how they come. It's more like Yellow Park style kits rather than regular style kits. So that's pretty cool. Trick or Treat Studios revealed their comic style, The Crow, which looked amazing, and their Robo-Cop figure, both in the 1/12 scale. Beast Kingdom revealed their Lobo figure, which looked pretty interesting, I have to say. I'm a Lobo fan, so this is not bad. McFarlane is getting into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles scene with 5-inch articulated page puncher figures. Could be interesting for sure. Speaking of things that come with comics, they're also doing a Berserker figure that's based on the Keanu Reeves comic, which is pretty cool. And their Mortal Kombat line continues, or restarts maybe. These are pretty interesting. I don't love how they look, but you know, it's good to see them doing new things, especially after, you know, the news about Mattel and DC. They also have more of Todd's customs, I think that's what they're called, which look awesome. Jazzwares is doing an Avatar The Last Airbender line. I don't know. They look kind of cool. There's like soft goods, which is nice. You know, I mean, McFarlane has done some Avatar, DST recently. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready, folks are ready for yet another Avatar brand, but they do look pretty good, maybe more articulated than some of the other ones. And Jada-Toys Scooby-Doo line, Wave 1 has gone up for pre-order with Scooby and, not Scooby, Shaggy. Scooby should have been part of Wave 1. And 2 Bad E's, including the Mummy and the Boogeyman. The Storm Collectibles Storm Arena line revealed their Morrigan and Lilith figures. That's from Darkstalkers. Those are the ones I was kind of looking forward to as a video game, fighting game fan, was that, because you don't really see figures of that in the 1/12 scale. I mentioned Yellow Park earlier, but they are continuing their AMK G1 line with a whole slew of figures. Now, this is not the AMK Pro line, but the regular AMK line, so it'll be cheaper than the Pro. No diecast, but that's totally fine. And shout out to my SVA figure collecting club. For this one, it is the Max Factory Fortnite Hatsune Miku. I know a lot of folks there like Hatsune Miku, and this is a very nice figure. The Nacelle Company revealed their next wave of Robo Force figures, and they all look very nice, very creative. And the animated series apparently is starting on Tubi very soon, so that's pretty cool for them. Much luck with this. I don't know if I'm going to be reviewing any more of these, but they do look fantastic. And then Bandai has the next Planosaurus figure, and it is the Terry Xenosaurus. Looking pretty awesome. You guys know I really like the Terry Xenosaurus. I still want to do one of these kits at some point, but I don't know if this will be it. Fans of Michael Moorcock's Rick is getting a really cool figure from Savage Crucible of him, Elric of Mellyborn. Very, very nice looking figure, honestly. This looks fantastic, and it looks like pretty spot on. The loyal subjects not only got Mask from Hasbro, they also got Gem action going on, as well as My Pet Monster, I noticed on the side there. But yeah, some new lines there from loyal subjects, picking up a lot of interesting things. And last and probably least is a world's smallest bendable Godzilla figure from the world's smallest company there. They make those tiny, tiny little figures you see, you know, on racks. Very interesting. Not something I'm into, but, you know, fans might be into that one. And there you go, guys. That is the Ultra Z News Toy Fair Plus coverage part 3. We're gonna go one more. So do stay tuned for that, and let me know your thoughts on any of these things down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out, peeps.